Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. With my wife and kids, we run an antique shop in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, filled with some of the most unique items we can find. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
From home, honey.
Well, hello again, everyone. You might have noticed that I'm driving in the ambulance. For those of you that watch our channel, I bring this vehicle out usually when I'm on a big job. And today I'm doing a garage clean out. Now, it's not a whole lot of stuff, but the deal was okay. It was, if I clean this stuff out, I get whatever's in there for free. Basically, my expenses are gonna be my time and the cost of a dump bin, which is about $350. So for a $350 investment for a dump bin, everything else is just kind of on top. Now, I don't know if there's gonna be anything worthwhile, but we're gonna go dig through and see exactly what I got. So follow along in today's episode as I empty a garage and look for treasures. Ambulance is ready to go. I kind of had to monster truck up on the back dirt here a little bit so that we could leave enough access in the alley. We've got a bin. I tried a new company, been there, done that. They were about $50 cheaper or so than 310 dump. And it's not a whole pile of stuff this go around. It's just a small little selection. Well, I say small, like for most people, this is probably a lot of stuff, but a good majority of this probably isn't going to be usable for my store. But I've heard that there might be the occasional old toy in the mix here. And as I look at some of the bins and boxes, I already see there's some promise and potential. Old Transformers, maybe. That's the one that turns into the little cassette player, little boom box. Can't remember his name. It's knowing the 80s, it's probably named something like boom box. My goal right now is to try and get as much in that bin as possible, so I can start seeing what I have to work with in terms of good sellable items. We have all this all around here to deal with too. So it's going to be a little bit of work today, but you know, I'm always up for it. And certainly some of this stuff can probably go to charity. This is just empty boxes, nothing even in there. So there's no point hanging on to that. Let's double check, make sure this is empty. I'll throw it out and find out it was full of like $20 bills. That's just garbage. The shelf probably is not going to be very usable for anybody. Charity might take it, but it's pretty beaten up, so it may just go. But I do see, okay, the umbrella, I can use this at the store. I was actually thinking about drilling a hole in my picnic table outside and putting an umbrella in there, so now I'm going to have an umbrella. So I'll throw that in the ambulance. I still start making my pile here. One thing that actually was kind of exciting, we'll go through the boxes and stuff pretty soon, but it was that I get to keep this. And Melissa will be happy about this. We actually, we needed a barbecue. And this barbecue goes with the stuff in the garage. And it's a decent KitchenAid. Needs a little bit of cleaning. But nice little KitchenAid barbecue there. That is gonna help offset the cost of this unit big time. I don't even know if is there a propane tank in it? Yes, there is. It even has a propane tank in it. That's a pretty good little score right there. I'll make sure to load that up before too long because we can use that right away. Yeah, little electric lawnmower with cord. Okay, let's see what we got. Empty box. We'll keep that for putting stuff in. This is the cover, I think, for that chair over there. I will keep that aside because we could probably use that. Another empty little shoebox. Off it goes. Let's see. A towel, dirty towel. Well, so far, not a whole pile of stuff, but we'll keep digging. something in this garbage bag. Oh, let's see. It is a shop vac. Oh, that's always a handy thing to have. They probably bagged it up so they keep everything together. Perfectly good usable piece. Right there. Now let's see. Bag of empty boxes. Garbage. See what's underneath. There is a snowblower, gas-powered 3-horse snowblower. Don't need it on a day like today, but again, that's a nice little garage find. Shovels even, it's a good steel shovel. There's all these boxes here too. That one has stuff in it. Let's see. Carbon monoxide alarm. Lots of candle holders and candles. Dishes. Get a little variety of things. Nothing too exciting in that box. Online Investors Advantage. Okay, what's this thing? Well, there's your first trouble. Anybody who's selling you an online investing 5-step formula on VHS is definitely not doing things right. I mean, granted, this is from 1999, but still, when you're talking about investing online and you send somebody a bunch of VHS tapes, that feels a little bit backwards, doesn't it? The rest of this appears to be mugs and cups. Somebody's spider collection. Number one babysitter, maybe things left over from garage sales. I had it priced at $0.25. Don't see anything too crazy good in here. Little ashtray. Ocean Bridge Company. Some kind of little bowl or pot. And Acme math set. Some books. I'm going to guess they're Harlequin romance kind of books. Yeah, for sure they are. Nope, I'm totally wrong. Coffee, Tea, or Me? The Uninhibited Memoirs of an Airline Stewardess. Wow, that didn't age well. Slightly sexist nowadays, I guess, but okay, a bunch of books and stuff. Copro, what do we have? Chef Bordeaux, the original non-stick barbecue tools. Look at how excited he is. He's excited just to be named Chef Bordeaux. Oh, that's a good find. A bunch of sealable mason jars. Woo! Almost dropped it. That is actually a good score because we do a lot of canning and preserves at our house. The trees around our property make jams and jellies with them. Those are going to come in awfully handy. We have to bring those back to Melissa. Another box from the top shelf. We got some shoes. These look like moon boots. Star-like play sport. Made in Italy. Sometimes shoes can be quite valuable. Like, these look like Doc Martens. In fact, made in England. Yeah, Doc Martens. These are vintage Doc Martens in blue. Those are actually good sellable shoes even now. Too bad they're not, you know, a normal kind of size, a little bit smaller, but those are collectible. And look, even better yet, look what's in the bottom. Bum, ba, bum. Look, they were trying to get $20 for this thing, and they didn't sell it at the yard sale. Lucky for me, Nintendos are actually quite collectible now, and it has a bunch of the games too. Gromite, Super Mario 3, Rad Racer, Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, those are the ones that usually came with it. WrestleMania, Ghosts and Goblins. We got a whole bunch of Nintendo stuff. That's a good score. Let's see, this one says books, Lego, etc. Well, this is a good start already. That's part of the box lid for one of the very first Lego castles. And little kid books in here. Oh, look. This is a Real Riders Hot Wheel. Has rubber tires on it. It's worth maybe about $10 or so. But look, woohoo! There is a original Lego castle in the original box. That's a really good collector's piece. And a bunch of little Lego figures in this bag here too. The horses. The game pieces. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, look, that's part of the box of the original castle. Maybe I'll find some more Lego in here. Okay. What do we have here? Looks like a bunch of garbage, but there are some comic books in here. Batman, Pink Panther, nothing too old, but sometimes you get a first appearance of somebody in one of these books and it can really add to the value. We'll dig through this and see if there's anything else in here worth pulling out. Another little stack of comic books. Spider-Man. 1990s skateboarding magazines. Okay, empty box. Oh, those are nails. Tiles, building materials. Croquet set. 'Cause who doesn't like playing croquet? That over there. Let's see. Clothing. Looks vintage. Miss T. Well, I don't know if there's going to be anything super collectible in here, but I do know I might let my friend Angela over at Swish be the judge of that. I might just give these to her, see if she can do anything with them. Yeah, wow. Old school cell phone. I remember using one of those. It's a big sucker. It's a Kodak instant camera. Some little tins. Hat with a whole pile of pins on it. Little recipe box never opened. Tins with nothing in it. Stowaway. Oh, it's one of these international kind of plugs. Hopefully we can travel again soon, before too long. Should be good. Paperwork and books. What is this? Tandy portable word processor. That would have been high tech at the time. Not so much now, but still kind of cool. Box full of old purses. Snakeskin. Some vinyl sort of stuff. Bottles. I guess there's recycling. You see that was a mouse nest in there. Got down to the bottom. It's mainly just car tires. Whole pile of other boxes to sift through. Kitchen stuff. We'll hope that there's some other decent things in here, but it's really hard to tell at the moment. Fragile from wall unit. More clothing. There's no lack of clothing here, that's for sure. I've got a long way to go, and this dump bin's already getting pretty full. I'm having some concerns that everything won't fit, but most of what I have left here is either going to be for the shop or for charity or to bring back on another day. And I'll have to come back again probably tomorrow or the next day to get this wrapped up because there is an awful lot of stuff here. But, you know, there's a few little gems hiding around, like this 80s Gremlins thermos or the early 1900s encyclopedia set. But whether there's going to be enough to make this all worthwhile, that's still yet to be determined. Okay. Crazy little stuffed animal. AM radio phonograph. The little kid's record player. Oh, I recognize that outfit. That's an original Michael Jackson doll right there. Doom 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 doom. Huh. I'd just be sitting here playing with dolls on camera if I'm not careful. Some little board games. Is that the Gremlins lunch kit? No, it's not. Looks like there's some stickers on the outside. It's full of something. Oh, it's full of crayons. That checks out. Okay, I am a little disheveled because the darn barbecue didn't fit in the back of the car and I had to dismantle it. is not a tidy job, and I'm also running out of time. I'm supposed to go pick up some other stuff, but I'm going to grab a few things from today, like the box of toys and the Lego, the Nintendo set, and put those in the car. I'll come back for the rest of this stuff in the next day or two when I have a little more time. Hopefully I can convince Melissa or maybe Josh or Hans or somebody to come too. Maybe there's some things they can recycle in here for themselves. I was leaving for the day and I get to the end of the alley and it's closed, which sucks because I got to turn around. But look what's at the end of the alley. The guy's got a whole bunch of early 60s Dodges, and these are the exact style that people like to put the Max Wedge engine in. Don't worry, I don't think I'm going to buy them. But, you know, geez, potential, that's what I see. Rust, probably another thing I see. But that could be a cool car in the right hands. As for the barbecue, well, that came home. We needed a barbecue. So this worked out kind of perfect for us. And you know what? Cleaned up half decent too. So the next morning I'm gonna head back to the garage and try and finish some of the cleanup there today. The one nice thing about bringing the car back home is I was able to clean it up a little bit, get it washed up, and I haven't done the interior in a while, and it was getting pretty nasty in there. After years of hauling stuff around and clearing out houses, there was like sludge in the back. But I even took time to wax the floors, looking all shiny and clean back here. Now to go fill it back up again. Okay, so this morning the plan is to try and get as much stuff over to charity as possible. There's a little bucket of jewelry and stuff in here which might be worth having a closer look at. Costume jewelry, but occasionally you get a silver piece in the mix there. I think that's 925 silver. So probably worth having a little bit closer look at this before it goes out the door. I might separate that one out. And you know, still find the occasional vintage Hot Wheel, but really just, it's final sorting I want to get done today. So we've got the Hot Wheel, little oiler car, that can go, this can go, kids headphones, vintage Lego dude, that can stay. Some of these pieces were probably missing from that Lego set that I picked out the other day. Some pennies. Guess I want to do another penny counter, I guess. Okay. A lot of this can probably go. A few little salvaged items. Well, an ambulance full off to charity. We had a dumpster full leave yesterday of just empty boxes and garbage and stuff. Sometimes I feel like when we do these projects, we're just picking up where somebody meant to leave off, you know, getting their garage cleaned up for them. A lot of times it's after the fact, as is the case here, or the person has passed away. You ever had the feeling when you drop stuff off at charity or like you donate that it's almost like you're reverse robbing a bank? Like you drop it and you're like, go, 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 because you're afraid that they're going to look through the boxes and be like, nah, take your junk back. That's how I feel sometimes. You drop something off and you're like, I don't want it, and I don't want it back in my car. I've had that happen a few times where you go to drop off and a certain location doesn't take furniture or something, and then they're like, you got to take it with you. It's almost like, I'm giving it to you for free. You don't want it, but I'm glad that these guys took everything. That's one big load off of my mind today. Now I'm starting to load up the things that I think I can use, like the snowblower, the shop vac, the golf clubs, which I can sell, the antique sewing machine. Probably take the lawn chairs. I was looking at these tires, which have to go, and they look decent. They're ice rated winter tires with lots of tread on them. So I will haul those back too. Good sellable item. And I've got Hans and Zenobia coming too to see if they want any of the tools or things that are on the back there. I'm just waiting for them to show up, and we'll kind of go through the rest of it. Oh, a big giant conch shell. In good shape. Didn't even have to go to the ocean to get this one. Wonder if you can make a horn sound out of it. Sometimes you can blow into these things and make a good toot, get a good sound. Bring that over to the shop. People like to decorate those guys.
Well, we'll take these to our friend out at the farm. He collects a bunch of this stuff, so we might as well give it to where it's going to have to go.
Well, I'm glad you're not tired this morning. Those are going to go off to Charlie,
Yeah.
who helped me move the Valiant the other day. Because he's always got trailers, little cars need a tire, so extra tires will go there. You said you found a couple batteries over here.
Well, yeah, those I'll put into my recycle.
Yeah, so you get about 25 bucks to recycle a battery, so that's 50 bucks right there, just in recycling for Hans. We're basically just at the point where I'm gonna give you guys whatever the heck you want. So have a look around and we'll try and empty this out. Oh, these weed whackers can go. You can have those if you want. Those are always good for reselling or reusing or something. So
Yeah, we could put them in like a garage sale or something.
yeah, sure. So yeah, let's just get the stuff all tidied up here and hopefully we'll call it a day.
And we just need to know, basically, you say the clutter.
This area in here, this stuff's gotta basically go, whether it's garbage or whether it's recycle or whatever. Some of this is empty boxes, so that it looks worse than it is, but I was gonna use the boxes to fill. You know, I did find myself an old oil can when I was digging down there, and there's a somewhat decent looking little portable barbecue, like a camp barbecue. So there'll be some stuff that's salvageable in here. I can't quite figure out what this stuff is for. Huh, you might say I'm stumped.
Run the garage over.
I saw. Good thing we got the door open. She just fly right through. Hans and Zenobia back in the truck up. Now all this stuff the owners wanted to clean out themselves, so we're not touching this. Our area was from that wall all the way over, and you can see it's almost done. We are going to leave them their screen door and the construction materials they might need to use for repairing the house.
Hey, a boom box. Now I can listen to noise.
Yeah. And so my car is totally full. We're going to try and load up the rest of this into Hans's truck, and then hopefully we'll be done. And just like that, our side of the garage is pretty well good to go. Whole pile of stuff. Didn't find a ton of great treasures, but Melissa and I did need a barbecue, and that kind of made it worthwhile. Hopefully there's some stuff in there for Hans and Zenobia too, but that's two of their truckloads, plus 2 ambulance loads, plus a whole dumpster full, just out of one corner of a garage. It's surprising how much stuff you can fit into a little space like that. I'm so glad that it's emptied out. This gentleman can move on and not have to worry about cleaning up, at least in this area. So thanks for watching today, guys. Just a fun little episode, finding some few little treasures along the way. Make sure to subscribe and tune in for more. We'll see y'all soon, and bye for now.